Well, I can't believe it's Christmas Eve. Running out of days to use my Christmas deck. Let's go. And I know these are just, they're not really like tarot cards, but they're just so cute. They're artwork. My daughter, actually both my kids, they went with their coworkers somewhere. And the guy was so proud of his artwork, and he just gave my daughter a bunch of his little cards. So I'm assigned this to Chariot, Two of Cups, and Mr. King of Wands here, Mr. Cool Snowman. All right, let's get started. I'm all cozy in here. I don't know, honestly, I'm in here all day. I don't have a life. I keep getting this one. Two of Cups, that is love, bonding, togetherness. It's definitely notoriously known as a soulmate card. So, all right. Let's draw a soulmate oracle card then. Oh. All right, it says, I am so grateful for you, my love. You give so freely without condition. Life is an endless flow of blessings because of your great love. Oh. Sometimes I wonder what it would be like for two givers to be together. Like I've never had a healthy relationship, so I can't really give advice on healthy relationships. In theory, I guess I can give advice and only speak on my own healing, but as far as like in the field experience, all my relationship attempts have been learning opportunities or growth opportunities. But I've often wondered like what it would be like for two givers to be together, and like I imagine it would be just an endless flow of like reciprocation. I give, you give, I give you. You know what I mean? And you're both, because when you're a giver, you get your fulfillment from providing for, you know, whether it be emotionally or tangibly or whatever. So I don't know, maybe I'm delusional, but I think it would be like just an endless flow of blessings, because you're both just, it makes me think of that story about I don't even remember how it goes. I just remember it's like a husband and a wife, and they're poor, and he sells his like family heirloom or something to get her a comb for her hair, and she sells her hair to get him something for his watch, or I can't remember, but they both sacrifice to meet the other's needs, and I don't know, I just think it's beautiful. All right, let's see what we got going. Show me past energy. I still haven't posted yesterday's reading. It's ready. I just have to edit one last little clip and then post it. All right, in the recent past, we've got regret. And what's interesting about this card is it shows the two cups that we saw with the little elves with their cotton candy, that Two of Cups card. Do you see those two cups? Those goblets of gold on the fireplace? That's the Two of Cups. That's soulmate energy, but this person is looking at other losses that aren't, like they're missing the main event because they're focused on the negative of everything else. Or it could just signify deep regret. That's the recent past energy showing up. Show me what's coming on the horizon. To shuffle. Why am I wearing a sweater in here? It's really hot in here. I don't know why. Show me. I think it's because I'm embarrassed because I've been wearing the same shirt for like 3 days. Don't worry, I'll shower tomorrow. Okay. show me what's coming on the horizon. Oh, this is beautiful. 5 of Pentacles reversed, which means everything is about to be completely opposite of what you've been. If you've been in the energy of lack and despair and sadness, then everything's going to be the opposite of what you're feeling. This is like better health, better finances, just overcoming all the sadness and regret. This is really good energy for what's coming on the horizon. Let me get the bridging energy. Eight of Pentacles. Your hard work is what's going to get you to turn that frown upside down, if you know what I mean. So put in the work. Focus on the positive, not on the spilled milk. Focus on what you do have right in front of you. And you can, I always say you can always find a silver lining. There's always something good to focus on. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's really extra challenging, but there's always a silver lining. Let me see the obstacle for my viewer. What's the obstacle? The King of Pentacles. So we have masculine energy as an obstacle. Okay, let's see sunrise. Queen of Swords is the outcome. Now, she usually gets a bad rap for being like an ice queen bitch, but she's got her hand in receival mode. She may seem unapproachable, but look, even the bird knows, and animals are super in tune to frequency. So the bird knows that she's safe to approach. Let's see. I'm interested to see what comes out of all this. Okay, well, bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. To the Two of Wands in reverse. To the Two of Pentacles. Two of Wands, so this is masculine energy that's very in touch with his emotions, very warm, loving, kind. Two of Wands is typically making a decision. Two of Pentacles is like juggling. What's behind that? Eight of Wands in reverse. You see how she's writing letters? It's like, I feel like there's a King of Cups that's writing, rewriting, throwing in the garbage, because Eight of Wands is an incoming message, but it's upside down, so he's sitting on it. I think he wants to bring some kind of message, or somebody is writing and rewriting and just tossing it away or deleting or whatever. They're going back and forth on some kind of message. I'm looking at this King of Cups. What is he drinking? My lighting is not so hot right now. Is he drinking whiskey? I see that as whiskey, but there's a boat in a bottle. What does he want to say with these messages that he's holding back with? He's holding back. He has a message to give. Behind the message card is injustice in reverse. So maybe it's not very good news. Maybe he's afraid. Maybe that's why he isn't sending it, because he's afraid it will hurt you. But you know what I say to that is, just give me the truth. I don't really care. As long as it's absolutely the truth, let me decide if how I, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that's what I see. I see there's a masculine energy that is going back and forth on sending, I think, this Queen of Swords a letter or some kind of disclosure that holds some kind of injustice or some way that he's wronged her, because there's got to be a reason why she's turned cold, right? And when I looked on the split, I forgot to mention it, but I saw the Queen of Wands. So I feel like she used to be a lot warmer. Let's see. All right, let's go back to the recent past. This regret and sadness with the Two of Cups. And remember, we've got soulmate energy here too. So we've got Two of Cups, you know, in the background here of this sad and regretful person. What do we need to know about this one card just slipped off? Nine of Cups. All by itself, it just slipped off this deck. This is about wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. And I'm asking about the recent past. So someone is feeling some kind of way about their wish fulfillment, dreams come true. Maybe like they missed out, but they didn't miss out. It's right there. It's still there, right behind them. Show me the recent past. What's going on with this regret and sadness? Injustice and Two of Pentacles. Guys, this is the exact same cards that I saw on the bottom of the Christmas deck. I never remember where I put things down at. Where did I put it? How? There's nowhere for anything to go. I do this all the time. Where's the Christmas deck? It's literally, it's the same cards. I just want to show you. Hold on, I like to keep my spot. So, Two of Pentacles. You see that? Two of Pentacles. Injustice was behind the message. Injustice reversed. Same exact cards. Injustice reversed. And the Two of Pentacles. So some kind of shady behavior. Some kind of injustice regarding juggling. Because Two of Pentacles is the energy of juggling. I don't know. Give me one more. Juggling what? Dreams and work? King of Wands. Player. I'm a hustler, baby. Player energy. So maybe they were juggling people. Other energies. Can I get confirmation on that? Ten of Cups in reverse. This would be like the ultimate happiness card. Happy family, happy life. This represents like separation, divorce, unhappiness, conflict, disharmony. Yeah, so this just confirms what I'm feeling with like player energy with the King of Wands. So this King of Wands is feeling about the recent past in regret over how they handled some kind of dream. It's like it was so close they could taste it, you know? But their behavior in regards to some kind of dishonesty or juggling act put them in this energy of regret. Good. I mean, we all make mistakes, just don't like dwell on it. Just take accountability and move forward. I'm so ruthless. What do I do with this hair? I think I need to cut it shorter and shorter and shorter, like to my chin. Okay, so then, but okay, there's positive news here. In the near future, everything's going to turn around. So this is better, everything, better relationships, better health, better finances. Just like life is going to take a complete 180. But the bridge is work. Somebody's going to have to put in the work. So Eight of Pentacles is focused effort. Let's get clarity on the focused effort. What is this bridge? Focused effort? Oh, shit. The Hierophant in reverse. Freedom from traditional constraints. Or sometimes it's read as a marriage card and upside down would be divorce. King of Wands on the split. Page of Swords to the Six of Pentacles, both in reverse on the bottom. There's people, there's dependence involved. Okay. Show me more about this putting in the work. And then we have the Hierophant reverse. What else? Ten of Swords. This is very, very painful. It's not an easy process. King of Swords. So before this person goes from regret to better everything, this is like, I mean business. Don't fuck with me energy. Like shut down, emotions shut down, all logic, a lot of mental anguish with the Ten of Swords. Like that is the heaviest anguish, like pain, despair, and freedom. Putting in the work to free themselves and to literally have to like kind of shift who they are. I don't think they're naturally King of Swords energy. I think because King of Wands is usually charismatic and like loves to make everybody laugh and happy and just life of the party energy, likes to, you know, likes people to like them. Like the King of Swords energy is not, or this could mean lawyer, but I don't think it does. This is, we're talking about like what needs to be done to bridge the gap from the recent past to making everything better. And it's putting in the work. And oftentimes you have to put on a different hat and embody, like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, it's time to put my nose to the grind. It's time to lock in and do what I need to do to free myself from this anguish and pain. On the horizon, better health, better finances, better everything. Show me the Five of Pentacles on the horizon. Judgment. So this, whoever this is, they have an awakening. And I said, their life, your life, whoever resonates with this, your life is going to take a complete 180 turn. And that judgment backs that up. Absolutely. That's like death to the old and new being reborn. And there's so much childlike innocence to this card too. It's really going to lighten the load. Chariot. This is going to happen fast. Okay, what else? Five of Pentacles reversed. What else do we need to know? Two more. Temperance. Gosh, it's two major arcana. Five of Swords. Lovers in reverse. So battling it out. Some kind of conflict, battle with Lovers in reverse. Three of Pentacles on the bottom. This is in reverse, so it means misalignment. No longer. This totally falls in line with what I was feeling with the Hierophant in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. That's definitely divorce themed energy. Whoa. And then we have the Hermit in reverse. Sadness. The Devil. Sadness, loneliness. Misalignment. I mean, you're freeing yourself. Somebody's freeing themselves from some major loop they've been stuck in with the Devil energy, because that's like being stuck. But the key thing to remember with the Devil card is, I don't think a lot of readers highlight enough, is you are the only one who can free yourself from that Devil energy. A lot of times it's depicted with like chains around their neck that are huge and the people can just slip out and free themselves, but they don't. Or a cage with the door open and they're still standing there like trapped. Free yourself. You have the power to free yourself. And that's what this person is doing. They're putting in the hard work to free themselves from that negative entrapment that they've been in for years. And they're doing the work to free themselves. So the key here is to maintain your peace. This is holding your peace in the middle of the storm. That's what Temperance is. And Judgment is awakening you to a higher calling, to putting to death the old version of yourself and stepping into the new. So there's some kind of major battle here with Lovers in reverse, conflict as through some kind of separation or divorce. And it's all due to some kind of awakening that somebody has gone through. But this is maintaining, holding your center, maintaining your peace, not being, you're the fucking mountain. You're the mountain. You're not moved. You're not swayed. I always tell my kids, be the thermostat, meaning when you walk into a room or when you're with your friends, you set the vibration. You set the temperature, who you are. You don't let other people affect your morals, your integrity, your energy. So, yeah, and things are about to get a whole lot better. It's just going to hurt. This is major stuff here with Judgment. I mean, we have a lot of major arcana, the battling, the conflict, the hard work. It's going to require focused effort. Ten of Swords is not light. That's not light pain. Your obstacle, though, is the King of Pentacles. This is usually like entrepreneurial spirit, very stable, grounded. If somebody's going through a divorce, and I wonder if their challenge is like divvying up things fairly, financially, maybe? I don't know. Let's pull some cards and see. Show me the King of Pentacles as the obstacle for my viewer. Page of Wands in reverse. This is like toxic, childish behavior. I really hope it's not like I went through high conflict divorce, and I don't wish that on my worst enemy. It's horrible. I mean, it wasn't easy. I was about to say out of my mouth, it was easy because I didn't want anything. I didn't want the house. I didn't want any money. I just wanted my life and my kids. It was a 4-year custody battle, and then he never stopped. He never stopped trying to. I would get random. My kids and I still to this day, when people knock on our door, we like, because he would randomly like call just to try to like fuck with us, call for child checkups. Like people would be knocking on our door all the time to check on child, check for me and my kids. So now that my kids are grown and like I finally feel like I can breathe, and I'm free of even though I divorced him, I left in 2012? I don't remember anymore. That's good. It's good I don't remember. But it's been a long time. But even though we divorced the man, I still was under his oppression. Like the devil energy still had a hold on me until very recently. So it feels really good to be free from that. But that's this kind of energy, is that manipulative, mind games, childish, using the kids as pawns. I would go pick my kids up from him, 4 years old and 4 and 7, and I got pulled over that night. My ex-husband stripped them naked before putting them in my car. These are my clothes that I paid, that I bought them. And the cop pulled me over. He was like, "Why are the naked children sleeping in the backseat of your car?" And I was crying. I'm like, "I'm going through a divorce and my ex-husband won't. I'm going to bring my own clothes from now on to put on them because he keeps stripping them naked." Like, that's so crazy to me. Why would you do that to little kids? And how humiliating, you know? It's wild shit. Anyway, there are psychos who will use children as pawns. And I don't know if that's the case here, but that's the energy of, like, very vindictive, childish shit. But yeah, let me see what else here. What's going on here with this obstacle? Eight of Cups, leaving a relationship. Yeah, I'm so right with what I'm feeling. Fuck. And I'm sorry if this resonates with you, because I've been there and it's so hard because you just want to be like, we've already suffered enough. It's already been years of suffering. Can't we just go both be happy and everybody be happy and we go our separate? No, not for some people. And I don't understand that mindset. I really don't understand that mindset. But that's what's going on here. That's the challenge, is actually like dividing assets because somebody's being really, really petty about it. But the good news is you're freeing yourself. Freedom. 8 of Swords in reverse. Whoever this person is, they are breaking free. And then the world is your oyster. All these options open up to you as you free yourself. So what... yeah, free yourself from all that conflict. And the misalignment. Fucking man. What advice do we have for overcoming this obstacle and this challenge? I'm being called to this oracle deck. What advice do we have for the obstacle? Steady. Okay, that's right in line with holding your peace, holding your center in the middle of a storm. Isn't that just peaceful to look at? And it reminds me of like holding your center, like your flame in the center. Stay calm. Do not let anybody steal your peace. Let's read about it. And it's a bonus card, so it represents there's no border, so connection with self and request. So where do I find the bonus cards in here? Okay, there we go. Okay, so steady. Slow and steady is your rhythm. These gentle hands honor your pace, your flow, and your way. Your flame glows and dances softly, warming you with care. This journey is not meant to be rushed. No need to keep carrying unnecessary pressures, dear one. Rest when you need to, move when you're ready. Whether you need silence, space, reflection, or motion, trust yourself to feel it and follow it. You are exactly where you are meant to be. I love that phrase. It's my own personal mantra is I'm right where I'm supposed to be. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Trust the process, trust yourself, give yourself, that's your advice. And that's perfectly in line with what I was just saying about temperance, holding your peace, holding your center in the midst of the storm. In the eye of the tornado, in the middle of the storm, hold your peace because you are freeing yourself from major strongholds. And I'm so proud of you because it's not easy to walk away. Shit, I wasn't even this walking away has to be hard for normal people, but I was shot at, beat up, pulled out of bed by my hair in the middle of the night, like left with my newborn baby in a restaurant, like for hours, like he just would abandon us, like get mad and leave the restaurant and drive off. And I'm like, okay, I have crazy stories. I don't know how to share all that. I want to share it all. But anyway, and that was hard for me to leave. So how much harder would it be for someone without any of that crazy to leave, But there's really no comparing. It's just hard because I think it's the belief that you're a failure, or that you're giving up, or I just think disappointing other people. I mean, my own dad called me and said, I hear you're leaving your husband, and I just want you to know that God hates divorce, and you're going to go to hell for this. And I'm like, yep, I know, Dad. Thanks for your concern. Me and your 3 grandchildren won't be knocking on your door. I assure you that. Like, I already knew. I've never asked him for help. Like, I already know. Ugh. But we went to a safe house and hid, and like a domestic violence shelter. But there's always, you can't see it in the moment, but it does get better. And what am I trying to say? When you're in a situation, it's so hard to zoom out and see the bigger picture. But I'm really proud of you because there are far greater things ahead than any you're leaving behind, and you're not a failure. And one of the best things my friend told me, she's the one who mailed me my bird deck when I was crying about feeling like I was breaking up my family. And she's like, this isn't a family. You're not breaking anything. This is not okay. What you've been living in has been pure hell for 10 years. You're not breaking anything. You're saving them. So, you're not breaking anything. You're not breaking anything. And now we're going to move on to the outcome, which is this Queen of Swords energy. Which I think was a warm, like Queen of Wands at one point, but she's turned a little bit icy. But she's still approachable. Her hand is out, and the bird feels safe to land. What can we learn about this Queen of Wands? Show me the outcome of this Queen of Wands. Oh yeah, because this masculine was writing and deleting things to this Queen of Wands. And I think he had some kind of deceptive, shady, I don't know, some truth to tell that he was afraid she would find out. Or I don't know. We don't really care about the contents. We just care about the truth. It doesn't matter what the truth is. As long as it's the truth, that's what's respectable. Show me the Queen of Swords as the outcome. High Priestess, so she's highly, highly intuitive and in touch with her spiritual side. Lovers in reverse. And the Star, my card. I always say that. I should stop saying that. I love it though. Whenever I watch readings and I see the Star, I'm like, that's me! The Star represents hope and healing. But we have Lovers in reverse. We have the Five of Cups in reverse, which is interesting to note because this is the same energy that we saw in the recent past with our masculine. Regarding the two cups, that he wasn't looking at the soulmate energy. He was looking at probably all the shit he has to own up to. With whatever it is he's trying to write out, you know. And then we have the Backpacker of Wands, which I believe is the Knight of Wands, which is very like, yeah, like teenage energy. Very fiery. But this, we're describing the Queen of Swords. So she looks unapproachable and frozen and stoic. I think he's afraid to approach her, but I think she is very warm underneath because she was a Queen of Wands. And this is like the younger version of either King or Queen of Wands, right? Knight of Wands. And I saw the Queen of Wands in the split. So typically she's magnetic, like warm and passionate, independent. But something has caused her to go cold, but she's not totally cold. And this energy is telling me that she still embodies that passion and warmth underneath. But with these energies of Lovers in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse, I think she wants to mend things. I think that's why she has a hand out. And this is the opposite energy of his Five of Cups from the past. So this is overcoming. This is forgiveness. This is overcoming sadness, depression. Yeah, I think she's still has this passion, this youthful passion, highly intuitive and in touch with her higher self and spiritual things and just her inner knowing. But they are at odds right now. And she wants to overcome this. Look, she's even got like a candy cane. Maybe she's coming with a... That's so funny. This ties back to that story about the... Is it the Gift of the Magi? I don't know. Where the husband and the wife sell their own... The things that they buy things for each other, right? Like he buys something for her hair, but she cuts her hair. She buys like a new band for his watch, but he sells his watch. So it's like they're both wanting to bridge this at the same time. Like she's not fully coming forward, right? She's got this little tiny candy cane in her hand, like a little gesture of like sweetness. And he's over there on the other end, she doesn't see, writing and deleting and rewriting. Like they both want to bridge this and heal it with the Star. Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse. Guys, oh my gosh. Okay, so there is healing. What you don't see coming on the bottom of the deck is healing. This is the Star card. The end of this battle or conflict to the Ten of Pentacles. Ultimate stability, security. Oh, I love it. Van life. I've always wanted to do van life. I even talked my daughter into buying a bus. And then she's like, Mom, are you going to help me? I'm like, oh, I don't feel like it. I bailed on her. She did like a video, time-lapse video, like tearing that thing out. I feel bad. She sold it while I was abroad, but gosh, it was all windows. It would have been the perfect van life van. It's one of those city buses. It's like all windows on all sides with the big emergency window in the back that opens up. But it had like a natural gas tank, and we had to pay to get that inspected, and I think that would have been like 10 grand alone. But anyway, 10 of Pentacles. They want this 10 of Pentacles with you. You want this 10 of... Somebody wants the 10 of Pentacles. I think you both do. Because there's healing underneath, and there's an end to this conflict. But I wonder if this Queen of Swords knows what this whole side story is. It's not even a side story. That's like the main event. That's a big deal, breaking free from, especially if it's like petty and a high conflict. Damn. Does she know? Does our Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, does this feminine know that this masculine is in the middle of hell? I don't think she knows. I think she intuitively knows. The Three of... Oh no, this is a Page of Wands. Let's get one more card. Whoa. That was the Two of Wands and Two of Swords in reverse. So emotional detachment. She's definitely... I mean, Queen of Swords, that's emotional detachment. I don't think she knows. But or Page of Wands... I need another card. Does she know that the masculine is going through all this shit? Trying to break free? Ace of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. No. She thinks... And there's the Tower again. But in reverse. She doesn't know, and she thinks, because Ace of Wands would be passion, desire, she thinks that he doesn't even care about her. Especially with the Three of Wands in reverse, because three of Wands in reverse is like staying put, and the Tower in reverse would be like trying to keep everything from falling apart. She thinks that he chose familiar to stay in his toxic patterns. What advice do we have for this feminine archetype, this Queen of Swords? I'm not using this deck. We're not doing that. Oh, but the outcome. We already know the outcome. The outcome is healing and an end to their... whatever their battles between each other are, and then end to this Lovers in reverse. They're going to mend things and heal things and overcome the sadness and regret with the Star energy. We already know that. Okay, but still, we're not there yet. So what advice do we have for the feminine who doesn't know about all this? Death in reverse. To the Sun. Stay positive. Stay positive. The Sun is all about optimism, positivity. And it's depicted by this little creature sitting on a seahorse with a little heart. And seahorses absolutely represent like soulmate energy. So you may be alone in believing this soulmate energy, but hold the line for your masculine as he goes through his own personal hell, and quit avoiding your own growth. You've got your own journey, your own death and rebirth, your own calling. He's going through his own judgment day and death and rebirth, and you as well. Or maybe you've already gone through yours. Show me the death in reverse from this feminine. Hangman in reverse. I think you're impatient. Divine Feminine, if you're watching. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you are focused on the negative. So you're being asked to... Death in reverse. Hangman in reverse. Ten of Cups, and it's Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Sun. So this is a lot of negative energy of like, oh, I give up. Don't give up. Hold the line. Seahorse energy, soulmate energy, love. Have faith. In fact, let's grab a love deck. Under all of these, I feel called to this. Have faith. What did I just say? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Just hold the line, focus on your own lane. And, I mean, if you want to do anything to feel helpful for your divine masculine, then, I mean, the spiritual world is more real than the tangible. 12:21 on the clock when I said that. So send positivity, light, love. Surround so-and-so with peace, with love, with joy. Set an alarm on your phone. Do it every hour. Surround them with peace, love, and joy. Surround them with peace, love, and joy. Surround everyone involved with peace, love, and joy, because we want there to be healing all around, you know? All right, let's grab a little flower to close out. The sunflower. Practice courage each day. So on either end, cross-watcher, whichever side of the story that applies to you, having courage means doing it afraid. It doesn't mean there isn't fear. It means, yeah, it's fucking scary, but I'm going to move forward and I'm going to take the next step, one step at a time. And then we have the Strength card, Gladioli. Set boundaries well to ensure good growth. All right. That is quite a journey, and whichever end you're on, divine masculine, divine feminine, it's going to turn out with so much positivity, so much healing, so much love, so much joy, so much happiness. All right.